Good morning, boys and girls at home. My name is Anna Harvin, and I work for Alexandria City Public Schools. We miss you so much at school, but we're happy to have this place to be able to talk to you and learn with you and learn together. Today, we are going to be talking about goods and services, and we are going to sing a song. We're going to read a book. We're even going to think about some examples and look at some pictures together. And lastly, I'm going to hope that you write me a letter. We're going to do some reading and some writing and some speaking, hopefully speaking with your family or speaking back to me on the TV, and also some listening. We're going to hit all those things that we know is important for our brains to learn new things. So we're going to be talking about goods and services, all within the economy. What is the economy? Well, the economy is a word that we use to think about how we use money to get what we need and want. Let's say that word again. Economy. Let's say it to the ceiling. Economy. Let's say it to your pinky. Economy. Let's say it to my friend. Economy. Say it to me. Economy. That's right. The word is economy. And that's how we use money to get what we need and want. So I have some pictures there on the screen. You see, I've got somebody using money and they're paying to get what they need. And I put an example of milk and also something that they want. And I put an example of ice cream because I really would like some ice cream right now. I don't need ice cream, but it tastes really good. It's something I want. But I do need something nutritious like milk or protein and vegetables and fruit to help my body stay healthy. We're also going to think about this word. This word is consumer. Say that with me. Consumer. Let's say it again. Consumer. A consumer is a person who buys things. So every time we say consumer, I want you to point to yourself. Let's say it again. Consumer. That's right. It's a person who buys things. You buy things. You might go with your family, or your family might buy something. That means that they are consumers. The consumer is the person who buys things. So I have a picture of a family in the store. I have a picture of someone using both cash money, paper money, but also using a credit card because we buy in different ways, right? So a consumer is a person. That's right. A consumer is a person who buys things. We're going to use that word in our song that we're going to sing right now. This is the goods and services, yes, ma'am. Now, how this song goes is I sing first and then you sing the second part. So it goes like this. Are you a consumer? And then you would say, yes, ma'am. Are you a consumer? Yes, ma'am. How do you know? I spend money. How do you know? I buy goods and services. Give me an example. I shop at the mall. Give me an example. I make a purchase. Let's do it again. This one with good. Is this a good? Yes, ma'am. Is this a good? Yes, ma'am. How do you know? I can buy it. How do you know? I can touch it. Give me an example. Food and toys. Give me an example. Clothes and soap. Is this a service? Yes, ma'am. Is this a service? Yes, ma'am. How do you know? I pay someone to do it. How do you know? Work is done for me. Give me an example. Going to the doctor. Give me an example. Getting my hair cut. So that is our goods and services song. This time, I want you to sing it with me. You've heard it once now. I want you to sing it with me. Remember, I'm going to say the first part, and then you say the part on the right-hand side. So here we go. Are you a consumer? Are you a consumer? How do you know? I spend money. How do you know? I buy goods and services. Give me an example. I shop at the mall. Give me an example. I make a purchase. All right, my turn. Is this a good? You say, yes, ma'am. Is this a good? Yes, ma'am. How do you know? I can buy it. How do you know? I can touch it. Give me an example. Food and toys. Give me an example. Clothes and soap. Is this a service? Is this a service? Yes, ma'am. How do you know? I pay someone to do it. How do you know? Work is done for me. Give me an example. Going to the doctor. Give me an example. Get my hair cut. Great job. If we go back and we look at the pictures that I put in this song, we talk about consumer, a person who spends money on things. We have a family up here. They are shopping at the mall. This was before we had to stay at home, right? This picture was taken. But they are spending their money and they're shopping at the mall. They're making a purchase, right? And they buy goods and services. We're going to talk all about goods and services today. A good right here says something that you buy, you can touch it and you can buy it. Might be a food. I put a hamburger right here, or toys like Legos. What is the toy that you have at your house that someone bought for you? Great, that is a good. It's something that they bought for you. I've got a shirt right here with my favorite team, and I've got some soap. All of these things are goods because we can buy it, we can touch it, and we take it home with us. A service, here, there's a clue about what service means, is you pay someone to do it, and they do work for you. For example, going to the doctor. We pay and then they do a service for us. They check us, they see how we're doing. They might check our throat. We might go every year for our checkup. We also get a haircut. I need a haircut right now. That is a service done for me. I pay for that service. I hope you liked that song that I wrote for you. We're going to come back and sing it again in a little while. But it's a good way to remember our words like consumer and goods, and then you can hold, and a service, and then you do like a haircut. We are going to now read a book that I wrote for you, and it's a book that I wrote so that you can read it with me. So I will read part, but as you start to get it and you start to be able to read along with me, please, I invite you to read along with me. I might even ask you to repeat something. Okay, let's read. Before we get into our reading, I want to look at the word good. Say good with me. Good. Thank you. The word good can have multiple meanings, which means it can mean more than one thing. The word good can mean how you feel. I feel good today. I feel okay. I feel all right. I feel good. But the word can also mean good, like a thing that we buy, like toilet paper. Toilet paper is a good. And that's the kind of good that we're going to be talking about today. We're not talking about the feeling. We are talking about something you can buy and take with you, like toilet paper, which everyone's buying right now, right? That's a good. Let's get to our book. It's called The Goods and Services Book by Anna Harvin. Goods are things we buy. The clothes we wear are goods. The soccer ball is a good. Goods are things we buy. The food you eat is a good. Goods are things we buy. Toys, games, crayons, and cars are goods. Let's go back and let's read that part about goods again together. The Goods and Services Book. Read it with me. Goods are things we buy. The clothes we wear are goods. The soccer ball is a good. That's right. Goods are things we buy. The food you eat is a good. That's right. Goods are things we buy. Toys, games, crayons, and cars are goods. Excellent. Let's go to the next page where we talk about services. There's the word services. I'll read it. Services we pay someone to do. A haircut is a service I pay someone to do. Services we pay someone to do. A doctor provides a service. I pay the doctor to provide a service. Services we pay someone to do. When we pay for someone to mow the grass or paint the house, we pay them for their service. Let's go back to the beginning and let's read the services part together. Services we pay someone to do. A haircut is a service I pay someone to do. Services we pay someone to do. A doctor provides a service. I pay the doctor to provide the service. Services we pay someone to do. When we pay for someone to mow the grass or paint the house, we pay them for their service. That's right. Now, I want you to look at this page. It says, is this a good or a service? Remember, a good is something we can touch, we pay, and we take with us. A service is something that is done for us, but we don't take it home with us. So, for example, when we take the bus, the city bus, there's a bus right there. We go and we see the bus driver, we put our money or we pay with our card, and we get on the bus and we take the bus someplace. And then we get to that place and we go do it, but we don't take the bus with us, right? So, do you think taking a ride on the bus to get somewhere is a good or a service? That's right, it's a service. Why is it a service? Because I pay to ride the bus. It's not a good. I don't pay the money and then get to take the bus home with me. No, I pay to ride the bus. I pay for the service of being able to ride the bus. So let's read the question and then let's read the answer. The question says, let's use our question hands. Is this a good or a service? The answer is, this is a service because I pay to ride the bus. All right, let's look at this one. The question is this a good or a service? Let's look and see what's happening here in this picture. There are two kids and they are going to the dentist. They are getting their teeth checked by going to the dentist. We pay for the dentist to check our teeth and then we leave with clean and healthy teeth. Is that a good, something you can take with you? Or is that a service someone is doing for you? Think about it. Now tell me, do you think it's a good or a service? It's a service. That's right, because someone does it for you. You pay the money for them to do it, and then you leave with healthy, clean teeth, but you're not leaving. You don't pay for a dentist and take the dentist home with you. You pay for the service of getting your teeth cleaned. So, this question up top says, let's read it together. Is this a good or a service? We said, this is a service because I pay the dentist to take care of my teeth. Oh, what is this one? It's potato chips. Mm. Let's read the question on top. Is this a good or a service? If you buy a bag of potato chips here at the store, we see there's bags of potato chips. If you buy a bag of potato chips, you pay the money and then you leave with your bag of potato chips. Is that a good or is that a service? Think about it. Is it a good or a service? It is a good. It's a good because you take it with you, you pay the money, and then you get to eat those potato chips. That is a good. Why? Because I pay for the chips and take them out of the store. So let's read the question together up top. Is this a good or a service? Let's read the answer at the bottom. This is a good because I pay for the chips and take them out of the store. Ooh, what about this one? I have toothpaste. I have someone in the store and she's going to buy toothpaste. Is the tube of toothpaste, is it a good or a service? Let's read the question on top together. Is this a good or a service? The tube of toothpaste. What do you think, everybody? Yeah, this is a good because I pay and I take it with me. Excellent. So now that you really understand what a consumer is and a good, a thing you can touch, pay for, and take out of the store, like my phone, or a service where you pay someone to do something, like I might pay someone to walk my dog. If I am not there during the day, I would pay them money to walk my dog. That's a service they're doing for me. So now that you know the difference between a consumer, a good, and a service, let's sing our song again. Are you a consumer? Yes, ma'am. Are you a consumer? How do you know? I spend money. How do you know? I buy goods and services. Give me an example. I shop at the mall. Give me an example. I make a purchase. Is this a good? Yes, ma'am. Is this a good? Yes, ma'am. How do you know? I can buy it. How do you know? I can touch it. Give me an example. Food and toys. Give me an example. Clothes and soap. Is this a service? Yes, ma'am. Is this a service? Yes, ma'am. How do you know? I pay someone to do it. How do you know? The work is done for me. Give me an example. Going to the doctor. Give me an example. Getting my hair cut. Nice job. Now I have some more pictures and I want you to think about which is the good, which is the service. Can there be both at the same time? What do you think? Let's look at the pictures. So it says buying a sandwich from a restaurant. This is a restaurant like Subway or another place that makes sandwiches right in front of you. So if I'm thinking about buying a sandwich, is it a good? Is it a service? Can it be both? Remember, a good is something that we can touch and take away. Well, are we touching our sandwich and taking it away with us and eating it? Yes, we are. What about, though, the people who are making the sandwich? The people who are making the sandwich are doing a service for us. So they are doing the service of making up a sandwich. We don't have to make it at home ourselves. And then we get the good, the sandwich, to take it home. So this is actually both a service and a good when you go to a restaurant to buy some food. So at the bottom it says you pay for both a good and a service. Let's see if there's others like that. Ooh, what about if you have the ice cream truck come into your neighborhood? Which is the good that you get from the ice cream truck? Yeah, it's the ice cream, right? You can touch the ice cream and you eat it up. That is a good. But also the truck driving around the neighborhood that has ice cream for you, that is the service that that ice cream truck driver is providing. So you can get a good and a service. So you pay for both a good and a service when you go to the ice cream truck in your neighborhood. What about if you go to a water park? You pay, and I'm thinking about the summertime. Hopefully, you'll be able to do some things outside. And in Alexandria, we have a water park. So if I pay to go into the water park and I get to ride all the rides, all the slides, play in the pools, I'm paying for the service that they are keeping that water park safe for me to play in. They have all the people working there. I get to pay for going to the water park. That's a service. But what if I buy a drink from the drink machine? Well, then that's a good. So you can pay for a service and pay for a good in the same place. You can pay for both a good and a service. Great job. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is think about ourselves as the consumer again. Remember, consumer is someone who buys things. They use money, whether it's credit card or cash or writing a check sometimes. You use money to buy a good or a service. All right? Let's think about it. You see, I've got a person right there with cash and a person who has a credit card. They're all buying things. They are a consumer. A person is a consumer when they buy goods and services. Let's say that together. A person is a consumer when they buy goods and services. When we say goods, let's put that thing in our hand, that thing we bought. When we have services, let's pay someone to do something for us. So a person is a consumer when they buy goods and services. A consumer buys food. A consumer pays for food. A person is a consumer when they buy goods and services. A consumer buys what? Dude, look at all the things that the consumer might buy. Toothpaste, toothbrush, floss, toilet paper, all these things that we might buy a consumer buys all of these things. A consumer pays for goods. So what would you buy of all these things? A consumer buys, I have toothpaste, maybe floss. A consumer buys toothpaste. A consumer buys toothbrush. A consumer buys floss, or a consumer buys toilet paper. Oh my goodness. A consumer pays for goods. A person is a consumer when they buy goods and services. Can you say that with me? A person is a consumer when they buy goods and services. A consumer buys a haircut. A consumer pays for a service. A haircut is a service. Now I've got some examples from me. It says, again, a person is a consumer when they buy goods and services. You are a consumer. What do you buy? And when we answer that question, we can say, I am a consumer when I buy, and we put something that we buy. So here's a picture of me and my friend Beth, and we are buying some plants. This was last year, and we bought a whole bunch of plants for my garden. So I have here, it says, this is a picture of me and my friend. I paid for these plants to plant in my garden. I am a consumer when I buy plants. I am a consumer because I buy the things. Here's another example. A person is a consumer when they buy goods and services. You are a consumer. What do you pay for? I am a consumer when I pay for, that's what you're going to answer. This is a picture of me and my family after we painted these pictures last year. We paid for the experience and took home the paintings. So we paid for the service of being able to have fun and paint and follow the class, and then we got to take them home. So the bottom says, I am a consumer when I pay for fun experiences. I am a consumer. So I want to know, when are you a consumer? What do you pay for or your family? So the last thing I have here for you is I have a letter to you that I wrote, and it says, Dear students, when you think about going to the store, like Target, or going to a shopping center, think about all the goods and services that you can buy. Let's pretend for a moment that we are the consumers. What would you buy if you had $20 in your hand? I think I would buy a new shirt and some ice cream because I love ice cream and I need a new shirt. Your friend, Miss Harvin. So I made a sketch down here in my notebook and I drew what I was going to buy with that $20. If I gave you $20, what would you buy with it if you went to, here's a picture of a shopping center. So here is what I have for you. I would love for you to practice some of these ideas that we talked about today and learned about today in writing. So I have here a way for you to write me a letter. It says, Dear Miss Harvin, If I had $20, I would buy this because, and then you're going to tell me what you would buy with $20 and why you would buy that. You're a friend, and then I hope that you'll tell me your name. And maybe you sketch like I did. I sketched my picture of my shirt to my ice cream cone if I could get one. So that's what I would love for you to do is write me a letter. Now, you can send it to me on my email. My email is anna.harvin at acps.k12.va.us. Or you can send it to your teacher or however you turn in assignments. Maybe you do have a Seesaw account or a Class Dojo account that you're using with your teacher, or you can send it to me. I would love to see your letters that you write to me with what you would do with $20. What would you buy? Would you buy a good? Would you buy a service? I really need a haircut too. I think I need more maybe than $20 to get a haircut. But what would you buy if you had $20, a good, a service? If you were the consumer, what would you buy? So write me a letter just like this one, and you can send it to me. All right. Well, that wraps up our lesson for today about goods and services. Thank you so much for being with me. I hope that you're safe at home. We love you and we miss you so much, and we can't wait to see you again. Have a great day.